Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Oxygen Not Included with me, Murphy. We've got a lot of work going on at the moment. The base is getting tidied up by the dupes as they've not got much else to be getting on with, which is always a good sign. We had a little issues from last time where we had some wiring that wasn't completed, so that has sorted out. Well, it had caused a problem with my water, but now we've got that pumping through, so hopefully they won't be getting upset because there's no toilets soon. We also need to look at let's scroll down here. Actually, I want that door locked. I've seen these guys be a pain in the backside and use that door as a shortcut through here, which is not what I want them to do, so they can do that. So right, what we've got going on down here at the moment, we have that's working fine, which is good, because for some reason that has overpressurized a couple of times, which has been a pain. So we've got, have we got all our gas coming through here without any problems? Perfect, that's fine. Right, so we need to start capturing this section of gas, and it's a case of we're going to do a little trick in here, which is to basically use this water as a lock so that we can actually get everything out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might not be able to reach that, so we can get everything out of here without hopefully releasing too much of this natural gas. So this is probably the best way to do this. First of all, encase it so that I think these tiles are granite, if I remember rightly. Yep, so that they won't cause or have any problems due to pressure. And then we've made sure that the door is underwater, so which means the dupes will have to go down and dig out and do everything underwater, which is fine. Because what will happen is this water will start working its way down, and it won't take long for that to happen either, which is a surprise. So what I'm going to do is get things prepared for being able to open up this area and to let more water down here before I have a big problem with allowing too much of this water out, etc. Because after we've finished digging this out and putting all the bits and bobs in that we need, then we can just sweep it, close the door, sweep it and mop it, then close the door, and that should work pretty sweet. Now we're going to be putting that, actually, while we're thinking about it, if I put plumbing in, we're going to want to put this into, I think, over here. And that's because that's got all the filtration going on. So let's just chuck him down and then pop that pipe work in. We might as well actually just pop that in ready. Power, I think if I put the plumbing, where's the pump? Yeah, so that's on that side, and then the electric's on the other side. So let's just put that wiring in as well. Wiring would be useful. Power, not so the wiring. Oop! I thought. There we go. Yeah, no, that's fine. Hey, ignore me. I'm panicking over no reason. So that can go like so, and we're going to connect this one up to here. Oops, there we go, that'll do. What that'll do is, because I think this circuit's only got a little bit of wattage on there, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, can they actually reach everything in there still? It's not saying they can't, so that's good. Let's get a priority on these. Yeah, that'll be good. So you notice already this water level has dropped significantly. What are you doing? Dear me. Don't often make stupid mistakes, these guys. Okay, so that water level hasn't dropped too much yet, which is good news. I keep an eye on it, it will help. What's going on? What are you doing there? Right, that. Okay, so that's opened that up. So that's okay. Oh, and now he's stuck there. Great. So I'm going to have to deconstruct that before he has a problem. No. Why aren't... Ren, why aren't you deconstructing that? Cancel. No, this is ridiculous. All. Cancel. Deconstruct. Priority 9. Get yourself out of there. Right, go. Now that was close. Ren really was struggling then. Ooh, what's going on? Clicked on another message I didn't want to. Yee, by gum. Right, okay, so that's worked. Hang on. Cancel. Let's cancel that because I don't need that ladder anymore. And I can actually put straight in my pump. That was good timing to catch that. So if we put power in yet or not. So the power's there, perfect. So we just need to get in a Atmo switch here. And make sure that's all priority 9 would help. And all that. And then we can get all the slot cleared out the way. Perfect. Are you going to do that last one? Why are you doing it from that side? I want that. Right, okay, so you can see how now we've actually got water levels sort of equalised. What we need to do now is priority dig this area. Because I want to have that water to come down to fill it up. So that can also be deconstructed. And that ladder can be deconstructed. I'm losing a little bit of natural gas, but not that much. Let's lock this door for a short spell. Hopefully with nobody stuck inside, that would be useful. Because that will... Come on. See how it's catching the sides, which means that it shouldn't, in theory, allow anything else to come through. Are those... That's all 9, perfect. So come on, just lock the door. Lock... No. So as soon as they take off all this clean water, that tension will go. And he's locked me in. Right, okay, so you can get out. And I'm going to need to sweep up all of that. Because I don't want any of that clay or slime, whatever is in there, to give off anything. Well, that's good. That's starting to go there, but they haven't done that. Right, okay. I don't want that slime to give off any nasty polluted oxygen, which then can upset. Actually, no, I've got to go through a filter, so it should be alright. Either way, I want it cleared, just for my own sanity. If that goes, theoretically, that should only go to the same level there. It shouldn't equalise, I hope. So they're actually doing that job from below, which is good, because that's, yeah, that should actually work quite well. As long as they come to do that first. Right, okay, we'll leave that running for the time being. Oh, they come to do it now. Okay, you are going to sweep. So you're going to let out more... rats. So how much have you got here? Come on, just do that. Come on, just do it. Just don't want you to dig it. I want you to remove it. Come on. Right, let's change this priority sweep to 6. Till that water's there. What are they collecting there for? All they have to do is dig that out. That's all they have to do. Dig. 9. And that'll just start getting things leveled up again. Come on, please, just come and do it. No. Seriously? Go on, Stinky. If it's Stinky, what? Actually, they've done it. Let's cancel that. Because let's see if we can get a priority 9 mopping going on. And if I put in let's do this priority. Yeah, they're doing that. And let's put in a priority 9 tile. Only because now I don't want all that water coming down. Because for some reason they've done this job a lot quicker than they have in the past. Right. Come on, guys. Come on. No. Oh, mind you, that'll allow the water to separate down. That's not too bad. Come on, let's get it made. Right, so are they below yet? They will be in a moment, so let's get them doing that as well. And that. Right, that is 9, isn't it? Come on. Why does this never work according to plan? Let's do that. See whether anybody comes to actually dig that out for me. Come on, let's get this done. Come on. Right, okay, let's get this door locked. Come on, get it locked. Perfect. Right, let's cancel all that. Don't need to worry now. Let's cancel all that. We don't need to worry. We now just need to get all this lot done. Perfect. Alright, so that should work a treat. I'll put that ladder back in actually now, thinking about it. Just because it can be there. Now, what else do we want to achieve this episode? We've got that working, which will mean that all this lot has additional, that one I want, yeah. So that'll have additional gas pressure coming through. So we've got all that running perfectly. I think we need to just give the dupes some jobs to get all the decor sorted. Because we could really do with, oops, getting everywhere as high as possible. Just to see whether things just ease up a little bit for them. Oops, let's cancel that. And that one, because I like things symmetrical. We're getting a bit of a lag issue at the moment, so I think it's possibly because of how many dupes we have and how many tasks we're actually asking them to get on with. carry that on. And I think that should keep them busy for a while. If I put that to a 7. They should come and do that quite quickly. We need... Aha, yes, we still need these little guys down. So let's just get those taken out. Oops, no, I need to dig, you numpty. Let's take this lot. Oops, that out, that out, that. And hope that they actually do what they need to do. Right. So we're getting a nice little build up there of chlorine gas, which is good. We also need to look at this base. I've taken them out in the past, these air deodorizers, but I'm going to put them back in. I'll try and put it on areas where there's already a high oxygen, or not high oxygen, high decor, so that it doesn't actually cause too many problems. I'll chuck one up here as well. And as I'm, I took these out, I'm chucking them back in. See whether that can actually drastically improve this green environment that we have got now, because I don't really like that. Right, so that should make a big difference to that. And oh my goodness me, there's a dupe that we didn't actually invite in. Right, who do we want? We don't want anyone who's going to be a loud sleeper, which we haven't got. We don't want anyone who's going to have a high decor expectation. So Ruby, you're kind of out, because that is high compared to the other guys. So out of these two, who looks best? And you know what, a good all-rounder. We're going to go for this one, but we're going to change her to Mary and invite Mary into the base. So now 48 dupes. I tell you what, this has got to be the biggest base I've played in this. So yeah, let's see what we can do to that. Cool. Right, okay, what we're doing, we are getting this sorted. Have they done all that? So he's up there and he's down there. So we now need to, let's just take out anything. So if we, yeah, let's just start working on this. Actually cancel that one and dig that one out. No, I don't want you over there. Last thing is, I want you over there. Oh man, you better not. Cool. Come on. Not worried about that, I just want to make sure this morph doesn't jump on this side. Oh, come on, no, don't do that, don't do that. Just go and do the big one upstairs. Come on, I want this one done first. No! Right, you move. Where are you going? Yes! No matter what I do now, he will always fall down to the bottom. So I can do this without worrying. Well, apart from doing that, that would be a silly mistake on my behalf. Cool. Actually, they can reach 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they could reach it because we stood on there. That's why. Right, so no. We'll wait for them to come back. So we are. Food is starting to go down. I'm going to actually add another one. Do that to 6. See whether that actually starts equalising the food out. So we generated 16,000, but yeah, 31,000. So let's see what that does. Excellent. So let's dig you, and you. Cool. Come on. Yay, there he goes. Splat. Nice and safe, so I don't want you to worry about that for the time being, because hopefully those mobs will now start sorting out this chlorine out for me without having too many more issues. What's that? That is chlorine. No, it's sandstone. Just a bleached sandstone. Right, okay, don't need to worry about that. Cool. I'll come back to this in a bit. And what's going on down here? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So we've now got that all working beautifully. Is that running? Let's make sure that is correctly set. If pressure, current pressure. Yeah, so if it's above there, that'll do. Above. So that will pump all that out and get that back into the system, which is fine. So we don't need, hopefully, we don't need to worry about our natural gas for a while, because we've got a number of circuits just feeding into here. And yeah, so that looks like it's looking very hopeful. Let me just there we go. And right, okay, so what other things we need to fix? We need to sort out this oxygen, and I think what I will do is, for a temporary system, I'm going to put in some thermoregulators. 2, 3, 4. So we can actually let's have a look. Think about this as well. I need to get power moved around. So if that is 320, that's 320, that's 840. You know what? That can just be connected up there. Do that as a priority 9 would actually help. And let's have a look at this. So if that's connected to there, this one then can be connected to there. Then we can look at, what's this? This has got how much? 420. What can that have? That's 840, so that's 160 left. Right. I'm going to pop you. Yeah, I'm going to take you that way and up. And you can go there. Then I can disconnect this section, that section, and move all that along without actually affecting my wires. Without affecting my production, because then I can just wire that in there. Now, I'll need to do a couple of things here, because I want to get the temperature of the gas that's going through here. So at the moment we're looking at 26 degrees. Okay. What I think I need to do is split this, so I have this gas or this oxygen coming into a section here of 4, and this going into a section here of 4. And then I think that way I'm going to have to split that so it kind of just tops up both either side. So I'm thinking that I will put in gas pipe 9. We'll do that, and once they've done that we can actually put a bridge in here, take out another piece here, so it should split either direction, which will work, he says, thinking it better add. so that would go up there through these, and we'll put that through there, and I'll also put this. Actually, let's do that actually, while I'm thinking about it. Gas pipes. Let's just have that come straight down here. So everything's going in through this sort of system to start with. Then we can just wire that one back into this after getting that one up and running, which will be good. Right, because we're also going to be cooling everything down, we're going to want to make sure that as soon as we've done some cooling, everything gets, yeah, do that, then everything will be essentially cooled. Although actually I've just put that, no, I'm going to do that way all the way along, because that is going to be my system. That one's going to go into there, and then we're going to take that down and take him down here. No, we're going to do that just because I don't want the Duke spending too much time messing around with pipes. Okay, so that's fine. Right, so have they done that? Yeah, they've done that. So I can now deconstruct that pipe and put in a bridge. So go there. So we're now going to go that way and up and up there. So because that is now sorted, I think that we need to get this one installed here as well. So once they've actually finished doing all that power, right, I need power as well. I'll remember everything one of these days. Alright, so that's got power going over there, so we can now, let's go back onto the power. We can now deconstruct those wires. Why? Ah, you're breaking because you're over. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, deconstruct. Right, that's onto that series. And is that going to cause me problems? I think it is, because I've actually done that wrong, haven't I? So I want that off there. I'll put that one in again. Perfect, so that should, that's fine. So that's 720, that's 840, that's got no power, and that's our new system. That's got 120, so if I, how much has that got? Oh no, I can't have that there. No, that needs to be into there as well. So I need to deconstruct wires there. And then have this one running down to here, that's fine. Perfect, so once that's sorted, we'll have 2 rows of 4, loads of oxygen. Now have I got all the pipes? No, I haven't. Why haven't I upgraded all these pipes? Come on. Everybody on this, please. Yeah, so that should work better. So we've got, so I'm going to have to insulate these as well, thinking about it. So it's all done and dusted properly in preparation. Actually, what are those made out of? Those pipes are, I suppose it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, as long as they're insulated. And it's only into the base that I really want it insulated. And I would say that I won't necessarily need that system to cool down afterwards, because once that's taken it down, it should take it down to about minus a couple of degrees. So right, so they can get on with that. Food is not too bad. Stress isn't too bad. Have we got another dupe yet? Yay! What have we got? So 10, 15, minus 20. So is he? He's a biohazard, so he'll get sick constantly. He'll use up more oxygen. He'll give us some natural gas, but can't dig. He's got flipping heck. Do you know what, Turner? I'm going to call you. You're a biohazard. Bio Turner. You're going to come in. Oops, no, you're going to join us. So we've got 49 dupes. Woohoo! Right. Let's hope this will actually work now, and hopefully we'll get these guys doing this before the end of this cycle, which would be good. Now, just out of interest, have they... Yay, look at all that. So does that actually make a difference on your decor, just having those? Not really. So if I look at decor actually for there, so block canvases plus 30, so it does give some sort of boost, but not sufficiently to get the area to be totally lit up. So we're going to just light up this whole area. And yeah, I know there's going to be a food shortage. We can deal with that for the time being. Come on, just want them to finish this. So is everything connected? Are we okay with that? 960, 840, 420. Right, so that should, in theory, now be sufficiently sorted out. Alright, so how are we doing on our piping? So that bit of piping left to be done. And as long as this bit here... Actually, do you know what? Right, that's done there. So, right, do we have a blockage now, I wonder? No, that's fine. So we will actually put in that bit there. And, oops, deconstruct that bit there. All that can go. So we now want to make sure that insulated pipe is there. Perfect. And that's a priority 9, I hope. Yep, cool. So we can now ensure that that pipe work is connected up. So that's all sorted there. Once they get this sorted, we can then disconnect that pipe work, which will be great, because we are sending very hot oxygen. Mind you, it's going through these two. That's not too bad. Come on, just do this, please. Thank you. So that's done, and that one just needs to be done. Come on. Why is that not... So basically that pipe needs to be done for that then to be... Come on, where are you? Just go and do it for me. I need that actually 9 as well. And all that could be 9. Come on, that little piece of pipe. Doesn't take much, come on. So you're all down there doing those bits of pipe. Not the ones I want. Come on. Come on. So that's now done, so we can now deconstruct that pipe there. Alright, so that means it should... That's it, perfect. 2 in, 2 out, as it were. Oh! Didn't mean to disconnect that bridge. At least I spotted it for once. Right, so... That's getting all messed up. That is getting all messed up for some stupid reason. So see whether that actually helps. Let's deconstruct that pipe work and just see whether that actually resolves it. Don't mind that building up slightly, but I want to make sure I've got cold oxygen going into the base. So what temperature is this? -2 degrees. And this is -2 degrees. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, cool. That's fine. We can live with that. Hopefully that will make a big difference to the overall temperature, because if that cold air is coming in, that will make a big improvement. If they come and do the job. Right, okay, food shortage. Yeah, okay. 30,000 calories. Yeah, that's enough food. Let's just give you 8. Let's let everybody run mad for a day, and let's have a quick scan of what else is going on. So, these guys have been busy sorting out those pictures, so we'll have this whole area finished off shortly. Although actually, I've just spotted I've got no pictures in these toilets. How useless is that? It's a completed area, so let's get that done. So after they've done the food, they can sort those out. So let's get back out and zoom out again. So we've looked at that decor, so that should make a big difference. We can then start looking to where we've got these this area here. The dupes seem to be going through here a lot, so we'll get that sorted out as well. Actually, I'll do that while I'm thinking about it, and then at least they can be queued up. Do you know what? Now that was going to be the height, yeah, so that's fine. Alright, so that will sort out that section. That'll all be done. That'll all be done. Perfect. Our pipe cooling, so we've now introduced a really cold air coming in. So I wonder how that is. I don't know how that's actually affecting it yet. I think time will tell if we can really make a big difference here. But I think we also really need to change these walls, get some insulated tiles around here until we've got rid of all of this operation. But then saying that, I will have a small section here running unless I run this heavy wire up here somehow, which could be an option, and then route this one and this geyser down as well, so it all goes into one central location, which probably is a good idea actually, thinking about it. So I also need to sort out some more water to go in here. Right, that's all extra jobs. Oh, 50th dupe. I'm gonna choose my dupe, and he's going to be called, hang on, where is he? 5, 5, 5, 10. Slow learner. Actually, do you know what? For a decor expectation of 5 difference, I'm going to go with Stinky, but you're not going to be called Sticky, you're going to be called 50. Actually, no, 50. There we go. 50. You're my 50th dupe. And you're coming in. Right, so I've hit my first target, 50 dupes. We seem to be having no problems with our sleep wheat grain. We've got 23,000, so even adding those additional dupes and having to cook more hasn't really reduced our stock holding for food. We are producing a significant quantity of food. Yeah, so everything is looking good. We need to continue sorting out this air oxygen cooling system and cleaning it all up in here. But I'm thinking that before I can do a great deal more, I need to actually mirror this whole oxygen system on this side and close off the base a bit better, so that we're not actually having areas like this here where we have got just one door holding back all the oxygen changeover. I mean, we shouldn't really be having clean oxygen work its way down here, he says, thinking, I've got clean oxygen down here, because that's just escaped through these open doors. And that's primarily because the guys have been taking out stuff out of here. So I need to get that sorted. But yeah, that's another job for another day. So let's have a look, see how much food we've created today. So we created 107 and we removed 49. So that's technically 50 dupes having a full meal. So yeah, that's not too bad. So each day we can make twice as much food needed for that day. That's not bad at all. Cool. Right, I think we'll call it a day there. If you'd like what you've seen, hit the subscribe. And until next time, that's Murphy out.